Okay, I've got one last bead here to put on the necklace. And thread this thing on here. Give yourself plenty of wire, and just stick this in the hole like that. Oh, hopefully it'll go through there. Should it go through there? There she is. It's easiest to keep your bead right down next to the one that's opposite of the one you're pulling the wire through. And you just kind of hold it up there. Hold your tooth down. Just snap it in place. And there it is. And then it's just a matter of cutting that off. Like that. And I will go along after I get the teeth painted. Claws painted, and put a little super glue on each of these beads so they're anchored in place and won't be able to move around. And like I say, I will dull down this shine. You can see I dulled it down a little over here already, but I'm going to dull it down even more. So the next thing now is to work on the braids, because we can do that now because the claws are in place, the beads are in place, and now we can go ahead and start with the braids. Now, I've tried everything, of trying to make it easiest to get the profile for the braid that's going to attach to his head. I've used profile gauges, heavy wire, thinner wire. So I'm down to this wire here, and it seems to work pretty good. So what I've done here is I've drilled a hole. I've flattened this area where the braid is going to attach. I've drilled a hole approximately the same size of the wire here. And I'll stick this in here like this. In there. Like that. I will position my head where I want it to go, which is just about right there. That looks good. And then I will bend this wire down to match the profile of his belly. Just about right there, maybe just a little bit more here. There, that's it, right there. See, it comes right down, it comes out of his side of his braid right there, kind of curves up here and then goes on down. And I'll probably end it about right here. So now that I have that, I can pull this back out. Give me a piece of wood, and as you can see, I've already fairly well laid it out here. Okay? Allowing myself plenty of overhang. I'm going to leave this on here, extra on there, because I want to make sure I get it square when it's hanging down there. Okay? And it's just a piece of scrap stock I have over there. So now what I'll do is I'll go and cut this out on the bandsaw. Okay, I've got my piece cut out here. Now I'm just going to place it up here to get an idea of what we're doing. And that fits that pretty good there. Okay? Now remember, this part is the part that lays up against the figure. So you don't want to, you don't want to keep that in mind when you're whittling this down to size. because you don't really want to remove too much here, so it will lay there pretty good. So the next part is, let's see here. Put my glove on. I want to leave a lot of material up here on top to anchor on to the body, but I want to remove some of this so I can answer my telephone. Okay, I'm still taking off a lot of the excess. If you remember your grain, this is an easy process. If you don't remember it, it's not so easy. We want to match, there we go. We want to match of this piece to this piece as close as possible, okay? And we're getting there. All right, so now what we can do is we can go ahead and come up with a system to mount this to the braid, all right? And to do that, I use a galvanized nail. Okay, so I'm going to go get one. Okay, here's some galvanized nails. Here I have a 4-penny, a 5-penny, and a 6-penny nail. Now I'm going to use this 6-penny nail because that's going to give me the strongest attachment to where it's never going to come off. The reason I use galvanized nails instead of a common nail, which has no finish to it, is because the galvanized nail has a little more gripping power after it gets some glue on it. Like this 5-penny nail, now it's a lot thinner, so it's not as strong as that one. But I wish the 6-penny nail was like this, because as you can see, this is really rough here. And when you go put some glue on that, you know, that's just that much more of a offers more grip than a slick finish nail, but we have to make allowances. So I'm a pliers here. And cut off the head of this. Piece of nail out of the way. And we'll take a matching drill. Looks like about 1/8 inch. Yep. Find a good spot to make the drill hole, which I'm going to use about right here. I'll leave that fuzz on there on my graphite pencil. Get some more in there and hold that up there in the position that I want it and just kind of make a mark. Right there, see, it's showing me where my hole is, which is about right there. I hate these chuckless drills. still need to go a little ways. That's good. Put things back together. Okay, now you can see here that it's off just a little here.
How can I see?
Told you my head's in the way. So with that nail, we can take it and maybe just bend it just a little bit. Not much. Okay, I think I've got it right there. It's close all the way around. So now what I do,
Turn it so I can do it.
Remember, a lot of that's going to be whittled off now. So now what to do is, this piece of cardboard, and I use this thick epoxy, okay? It's a lot thicker than that other 3-minute stuff. Get out of there. As you can see, it's hard to even get out of the damn tube. Might have to enlarge those holes a little. Something. And I'll do that later. This thick stuff, if you can't find it in the home stores, you can order it off of Amazon. I used to get it at Lowe's, but for some strange reason they're always stopping stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to load my nail up with this and shove it right in there, like that. I'm going to load my nail up here. Get it on there nice and good, and then take all the excess glue and just put it on there. And put this in there, like that. Put it on the piece. Mount it on there and press it in place. And then just let it set up, which will take about 5 minutes. But I think we pretty well used up our 15 for this video, so we'll continue this on in the next video. So until then, I'll talk to you later.